Hi, and welcome to part 15 of Let's Build a Chatbot in C# using Agent Framework. Part 15 is a little tweaks as well, like the last part was, where we introduced online storage and various tweaks and refactorings. In this one, we're going to look a little about some server settings and some feature flags. Because since we introduced blob storage and Cosmos DB, I've gotten some feedback that not everyone have the option to make a blob storage or a Cosmos DB by themselves, and it is annoying for them that they can't use the system now. So what I've done is I've made that if you just write the word local into these two connection strings, it will go in and check that, and then I have made that the conversation service and the setting service that use Cosmos now is an interface, and there's two implementations of that interface, either a file conversation service or a file setting service, or the Cosmos DB versions of this. This also means that you can make a third service, use SQL Server or whatever you wish to store your data in. It's just implementing a few methods and then you are ready. So that has been done, and the same has been done for the blob storage. You can again go in and use file storage instead, if need be, for the uploaded files and the generated images. Similar, I've gone in and made that if you don't have a weather service key for OpenWeather, you can write the word none. And if you do that, it will not expose that tool at all to the LLM. So if you write none here and ask, what's the weather like in Paris, it will tell you it doesn't know, or it will come up with, based on when we are, it's roughly this and this. So just some quality of life for those who are not able to get those services in. Else you just put in the normal connection strings and you should be up and running like normal. Another thing I have done, mostly in preparation of being able to use this for some real life stuff, is that I've put in something called server settings. So server settings is in the app settings of the app host, and they turn into this little class where we have various use and allow options. So the first one is allow image generation. Image generation can be rather expensive, so you might want to expose this service, but instead of ripping it out of the code, you can just set this feature flag now in order to choose if images are allowed to be generated or not. Similar, you can choose if user memory is allowed, if custom MCP servers are allowed, if custom instructions are allowed, and if the chat visual customization is allowed. So all the settings here, if you turn them all on, you get the chat with all the different features, instructions, memories, and MCP servers under integration. But if you turn them off, they will go away in the visuals and not be used, of course, in the run. Finally, you can also turn off file attachments and audio transcripts, so these buttons will go away if you turn these off. So now you're really set with a system where you have multiple settings that you can control on the server side if that chatbot should be used or not, instead of ripping all the code out that you don't need. And then you can turn them on when you need them, if need be. So that's everything there is for this part 15. See you in the next one.